Hey guys, RTT back here for another video, guys. Today we'll be talking about a article posted by notebookcheck.net. Now, this is kind of where we're going to get into an interesting concept. Now, we've talked about before with Galaxy Z Fold 4 how most likely it will actually come with a pen silo. Now, if you guys do not know what I'm talking about, kind of think of how the Galaxy Note series worked, where there was a silo inside the phone where you could always store your S Pen. Well, according to sources, according to this source, and this of course being that there is a verified source on Twitter who talk about a serial production of the S Pen for the upcoming Galaxy Z Fold 4 has begun in several Eastern countries. So it looks like Samsung is actually going to be creating their own little S Pen that is specified for the Fold 4. Now, if you guys think this is kind of deja vu, it might kind of sound like deja vu. The reason why was because the Z Fold 3 had its own Fold edition pen that of course did not go in a silo inside the Z Fold 3 like a lot of people expected. It was of course a outside commodity, an outside thing, which is kind of interesting. So for this one, of course, we will be seeing it possibly going inside. Now, the cool thing about this is if they are creating a brand new pen for the Z Fold 4, this kind of just confirms all the rumors that we're going to see a pen silo, especially because there's no reason to even create a brand new pen if you just made a Fold edition pen last year, which they're still, you have to think they're still going to try to sell that Fold edition pen. They could have hold into a new pen, then that pen goes out the window. So most likely this pen is made for one reason only. It is made to go in the silo of the Z Fold 4. So if that's the case, they can still sell the Fold edition, because the Fold edition would be used for any Z Fold that isn't the Z Fold 4. So let's say, for example, get a Z Fold 3, you wouldn't get the Z Fold 4 edition pen. You would get the Z Fold 3 edition, and the Z Fold 4 edition would be specified again for that phone. Now, based on what we understand, that does mean that the S Pen for the Z Fold 4 will be really small and skinny. So I'm expecting the length to be exactly the same size, but when it comes to the actual width of it, it will probably be a lot thinner than the Z Fold 3 Fold edition pen. The reason why is because they want to go ahead and make sure they can fit it inside that phone. Now, this is where we get into a tricky subject, so that's tricky situation, because if they are going to be adding a new Fold edition or a new S Pen silo, then that means the phone has to be a tad bit bulkier. Unless they are going to go ahead and sacrifice some kind of screen real estate, there's no way they can actually make the exact same dimensions of that phone and have a silo at the same time. Now, based on you guys' comments down below, I have seen nothing but, hate for this pen silo, nothing but like absolute resentment. I have not seen one person comment on this silo and say like, oh yeah, I can't wait to have a pen silo in my Z Fold 4. I'll be honest, I'm still on the fence about it. I really don't know how I feel about it. Now, as you can see from this picture right here on the screen, this of course is with the actual, whole entire thing open. This is a Z Fold 3 they're showing off, and this is the Fold edition. So you gotta think, this is the Fold edition pen. It would probably be almost half the size of this pen right here, width-wise, so they can actually fit it inside the phone. Again, like I said, if it is taking away real estate, I don't like the idea. If it's going to be, an issue when it comes to making it bulkier, I don't like the idea. They do make the inner or the outer display bigger, and then they put the silo in there, and then maybe when you open it up, you get the same exact inner display, but a bigger outer display. That might be able to work, kind of go more toward the Oppo Find 5G route when it comes to actual like how the outside looks. Maybe that would work. I think a lot of people might like that, but it's one of those things where it's like, this is a big leap for Samsung, especially with the Fold series. It's very, very popular right now and has that premium price tag. One mistake like this could be a flop. So I'll be interested to see how Samsung does go ahead and show this off and how they perfect this. Keep in mind, guys, this will all be announced in about 4 months from now. We're going to see this probably come out in August or September. So we're going to see a really, really interesting device. And, a lot of people are speculating it's going to look exactly the same as Z Fold 3, but maybe a little bit of bells and whistles here and there improved. I'm hoping that's not the case. I'm hoping we actually see a true upgrade. But we have to wait and see what ends up happening because, again, Samsung is Samsung, and we never know what's going to happen with them. But if you guys did enjoy this video, the likes, comment down below. We'll see you guys next one. Peace out.